Yeah, sure. Okay, I will be done by that time. Minister, you seem...
It's for the two of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's two in one. Minister, you seem to be have ever claimed to have received a letter of the 31st of December from you. None of those people you have as your contact that we are not questioning you about have never claimed that they've asked money from Matlala to buy a table for you for the ANC dinner here in Cape Town in the January 8 rally or something like that. And none of those people in your contact have ever claimed that to Matlala, that issue that has been troubling you of PKTT, that has been abusing you, is being dissolved. I've got a letter here. Now, it is your comrade. It's not us. It is your comrade who does that. Yes. And even goes around says, yes, yeah, I'm his comrade, this and that, and all of that. So we cannot be blamed when we take up an issue with you sharing a sensitive document. The only person who has confirmed the relationship with Mkhotsi, it's you, Minister. And Mkhotsi is in position of a sensitive letter that comes from you. And any reasonable person will be tempted to agree that perhaps the minister shared this letter with Mkhotsi, since Mkhotsi has got, amongst these three, the close relationship is God, is with the minister through comradeship. You don't call all those people you have. I've got contacts here. Some I even forgot, but I don't call them. I don't share any sensitive information with them unless those people are known to me and I'm confident and I know that I can describe my relationship with those people. Let's say, for instance, I've got General Sibia's number, like I do with many generals and ministers and deputy ministers. But I can't claim to be a friend, and Sibia can't claim to be my friend. But I know him. I will call him on matters of the police that I think, look, there is this issue and it seems like you're not paying attention and anything of that sort. I can't deny that. But to stretch it to comradeship, to stretch it to friendship, none of us can claim that kind of a relationship between us. But you have said, this is my comrade, and this your comrade says, the minister is now dissolving that thing that has been giving you nightmares. The minister wants us to buy a table. The minister this, and the minister that. When we come to you, say, this guy says he knows you, and he goes around saying the following things about you. Say, yeah, it's my comrade, but I don't know what he's talking about. It's a bit troublesome, Minister.
Now, generally, what you are saying, I agree with. That there are specific things that are being done by Mkhotsi, according to his behavior and all of that. And that generally other people that I've contact with, they don't behave like Mkhotsi. I believe, I accept that. But specifically, I'm saying I'm aware of things that I wasn't aware of about Brown Mkhotsi since 2017. 2018, I didn't become aware of what I'm aware of now and all the time. So now that I'm aware of what he associates himself with in terms of activities, in terms of what he says, in terms of the people that he links up with, it has become public. It's a different matter altogether. And I'm conscious about that. Very, very conscious about that. And very worried. That's why I said to the evidence leader, when he asked me that question, I said, I'm worried about that. Because to me, it signifies a very, very drastic change from the time I got to know Mkhotsi to what I now know about him. And now, it shouldn't be like all the time I was aware or I've been aware of these things. People do change, or you do become aware of things that you wouldn't want to associate yourself with, or even if it's at a comradely level, because you don't expect those things to be done by people who call themselves comrades. But it shouldn't mean that I'm part of what he is doing or has been doing. And it shouldn't be assumed that all these things that are being revealed now, I'm part of them. I'm not part of them. I'm not part of them. And I'm not part of them. And I couldn't be part of that.
No, I accept that, Minister.
I don't have such a history myself. And I'm worried about it.
I accept that you're saying you're not part of that, and you are not aware of what this character that you refer to as a comrade is like. That the conduct is displaying now and all of that. You are not aware of this from
Absolutely.
2017.
Absolutely. And
Now
I'm
you
honest about
realize
that.
there is a character here that is going around in my name. What did you do about it? Did you, but for instance, let's say 31st December, the letter goes to the special advisor. From there it goes to chief of staff. Then it finds itself in Mkhotsi's hands. And Mkhotsi sends that to Matlala and he says, we're done. This thing is done. You're no longer going to be troubled. When a character like that starts engaging in that kind of an activity, as a minister, what initiative did you take to really find out as to how did this guy get hold of this letter of mine? Because I'm now realizing he's using my name wrongly. What have you done about that?
Firstly, before I come specifically to that, you must have heard that General Mkhwanazi did say that this letter also did reach him. I'm sure you remember that. That he got it from Mkhotsi.
He said Mkhotsi sent it to him.
Okay. So I don't know, well, I don't seem to have that understanding. But fine. Now, at some point, I think, I can't say which month, but it is this year. Somebody said to me, Brown Mkhotsi seems to be dropping your name at different places with different people. I called him after that to say, there is a person here who tells me, you drop my name wherever you are. And he denied it. He denied vehemently, saying that, no, Minister, they were not talking about me. It's not me. And at that time, I wasn't aware of WhatsApps, his relationship with Matlala, his many other things that have come to be known. So I was also just talking on what I had heard, not knowing the substance.
No, I agree, Minister. I don't have time. I'm not talking about when you didn't know. I'm talking about a period when you have known that this person was also in possession of a sensitive letter that deals with issues of crime.
Yes,
So
I was coming to
once
that.
that was picked up, what have you done about it?
I was coming to that. I phoned him to say, I seem to get the fact that you got into possession of this letter. How did he said, no, this thing was full in social media. I picked it up from social media. That was the response he gave me.
As a minister of police, with crime intelligence, with all manner of investigating powers and all of that, you take no initiatives except to call me and say, no, I hear you got a hold of my letter? How did you get it? I say, I got it on social media, and you leave it at that. Because I'll tell you why. We are in this situation, amongst other things, because of this letter. And therefore, a serious effort should have been put in place. If we're taking this ministerial position serious, we should have put some serious investigation in place as to how does my letter find itself in Mokgotzi's hand, and Mokgotzi says it was in social media. How do we track that all the way to the original source? The only thing you know, you guys, is to retrieve seen once WhatsApps. You can't trace a letter that comes from your office. Because electronic documents are traceable, that they're from here to here to here. You make no effort. Even when you have now realized this thing has put us to where we are now. That you write a letter, we have no problem with that. We can debate the legality of it. Mokgotzi takes a letter, send a letter to Matlala. He says, that thing that was troubling you, we have dealt with it. Here's a copy of the letter. That alone should have told you, man, we're dealing with a serious syndicate here. I'm trying to resolve issues of the police, only to find that unwittingly or wittingly, I'm now find myself entangled in the cartels. Because Mokgotzi put you in the cartels, and that should have concerned the Minister of Police and say, we should be on top of this issue and find the person from my office, either the acting commissioner's office, either the commissioner's office, either the chief of staff, either the special advisor, or Ngabinde, my chief of staff. There must be a leakage there. And this leakage finds an expression in the hands of the cartels. That should have troubled the minister, as much as it's troubling us, ordinary people, because when that was heard, when General Mkhwanazi addressed the press conference, everybody said, no ways. Something ought to have been done. That's how South Africans felt. You should have felt somehow like that before, when you discover that your letter that deals with sensitive matter is now in the hands of criminal cartels. And therefore, I want to find out who did that.
Now, it's not true what you are asserting, that you didn't do anything. But I take it that you are asking a question. What is it that I did? Firstly, I did phone him to say, how did this happen? That's the first thing. And he explained to me as I've explained. And so I kept quiet about it. But when then matters came after 6 July, first thing I did, I called him. Oh, so you are all over, and I hear this and I hear that. And his response was, no, Minister, leave those matters with me. General Mkhwanazi is not speaking the truth. So I then said, fine, but on my own, I am investigating the matter, not through crime intelligence, through a private investigator. That is what I'm doing, and that matter is in progress. I don't want to say anything further because of the reasons that you are talking about. I am interested not just on how he landed the letters, but other matters.